Hello girls! Hello girls! Today we will start the lessons with the really interesting topic about countryside. Okay, so now we are living in the countryside, right? So, can you give me some pros and cons of living in countryside? It's quite hard, so don't worry. So now I will give you the video, and so during the time you watch the video, try to best take notes all the activities or all the the features, the pros and cons of living in the countryside. Okay, are you ready? Not ready? Okay, don't worry. So you can work in the team. So now I will divide in class. I divide the class into 2 teams. Okay, 10 students in team A and 10 people in team B. So you work in the groups. Try to best take notes so quickly. And after we finish, I invite the group come here and write your answer. Okay, you ready? Alright, so let's watch the video. Okay, so we have just finished, we have just watched the video, so now I invite the groups come here and write your answer. Okay, thank you so much. You have just write many features about living in the countryside. Okay, alright, so now we can take note we'll take note more vocabulary about the living in countryside. Okay, your answer is quite good, but when we learn, try your best to learn about the not only simple words. Okay, we try to learn about the phrase. Okay, the first bronze. Bros. Okay, we have pros of living. Pros, or I have another word like advantage. Advantage. Okay, advantage. The first advantage, it is. I hear someone say it's peaceful. Yeah, so okay, we can use not peaceful. We can use peaceful living. All right. Peaceful living. Okay. For example, you can say, "I love living in countryside because of peaceful living." All right. So, do you know peaceful? I have a synonym of peaceful. Do you know what it is? It starts with T. Yeah. We have tranquil living. They're the same. All right. We can use both of them, or you can use one of them. Okay. Next feature. It is alright, very good. It's a nature access. Nature access, right? That means we can live in the middle of nature. Like if, for example, my house is in the middle of field. So after I wake up, I can enjoy the fresh air, and I can hear a lot of birds. They sing. Very, very tranquil. Okay. The third advantage. Can you realize in the video? It is, yeah, very good. It's community spirit. Community spirit. Community spirit. That means, for example, your house and your neighbor, you have to get on well with, you have a good relationship together, and sometimes you also have a lot of activities in your neighborhood. Okay, that means you will have a good relationship, get on well with your neighbor. We call it community spirit. All right, very good. So that are reasons why you want to live in the countryside. But I think there are also some like cons, like uh, cons is the same disadvantage, right? Disadvantage. Okay, so from the video, can you help me write some words? Okay, very good. The first disadvantage is a rural isolation. Very good. Rural isolation. For example, you say, to be honest, I don't like living in the countryside because of rural isolation. Alright? That means it's just located, it's far from other places. Okay, the next cons is about limited services, right? Limited services. For example, if you live in the city, you can access to like your entertainment place. There's a lot of the place for you, like a lot of parks or a hospital, right? But in the countryside, it's like limited services. There's no a lot of their service. Okay. And the third, you have just check. You have just seen is it about yes, big programs. It's about transport issue, right? Transport issues. Alright, transport problems. That means in the living room, in the countryside, the bus, alright, is popular. Yes, popular, but not a lot of buses in the countryside. So it's quite hard for us to take a bus. Okay. Yes, very good. You have just learned a lot of vocabulary, so now you can help me read aloud some words. Okay, and then after, make sure you can pronounce good the vocabulary, and we can remember and use it in your practice. Okay. Okay. The first one we have peaceful living. Repeat to me. Peaceful living or tranquil living. Alright? Nature access, community spirits, rural isolation, limited services, and transport issues. Very good. Okay, so now you have just learn more about a lot of vocabulary. So now you can help me work in a groups, okay? And each group you can, like, you have the okay, so I will invite the class into two teams, right? This team, you can write and you can say more about the draws, okay? And this team, you can say more about the cons, like disadvantages, okay? And we can try your best to have the good debates. All right, so you got it. The good debates, that means you can show your opinions and you can have the evidence to make sure your point, your opinion is good. Okay. For example, you say, "Oh, I think living in countryside is good because the first is a peaceful, right?" And so, for example, team B, you can say, "Okay, that's fine, but if you live in the peaceful place, I can feel it's isolated because it's quite rural." Okay, you understand? So after we prepare, we can practice and have a debate together. If you can give more the opinion, give more the point to make sure your opinion is good and you become the winner. You got it? Okay, let's get started. You can prepare. 5 minutes.